Okay, and we're back and we're continuing from yesterday. Okay. Um Before that I just want to say that just a while ago, I had my first meme explain, okay, where I we had my first episode where I bring bring Japanese VTubers and like share them, meme. Basically I explain. Think about it as like it's like explaining memes and then like try to correct them, okay, and I will also ask them whether they like understand and their opinions on it, okay. So yeah, okay, basically if you can understand Japanese, okay, is okay, because most of the stream we talk in Japanese, okay, because if I speak in English they probably don't understand, okay. So the idea is to introduce to them meme culture. So it will be another hurdle they need to go through if I teach them if if they have to be speaking in English the whole time. Okay, so yeah, if you can understand Japanese, you can watch that. Okay, so now back to the okay the game. Okay, where Mama Holic. Okay, so yesterday was the first time we start Mama Holic, and what happened was Mama Holic. It turns out that um that Aburiru Sensei, she was planning to like make some kind of super potent love potion, and as you know, she is very into the protagonist. Okay, and it seems that she screwed up, and basically everybody, well, not only the girls, okay, the whole school, the demi-humans are affected by they are affected by it. Okay, so basically everybody is in a state of coma, and now like um we're learning we are just learning about the situation from mine, okay, Kuon's mother, okay. So right now they're finding like talking about everybody, in a state of coma. They don't know how to to wake them up, and it's already passed for a couple of days, okay. And even though they're not hurt physically, but probably like either mentally or you know maybe mana wise, because as you know, the demi-humans, they are not normal humans, so maybe they have some kind of like magical powers and stuff, okay. So take for example Kuon, okay, Kuon or Seira, they basically have uh since Mai, she can create like cold air and stuff, okay, and Kuon probably inherit some of that, and as you know, Sarah is extremely powerful, okay. So I assume there had to be something like that, the lore and this stuff, okay. So but at the end, everybody is affect every Debbie human in the school that breathe in the mist was affected by it, and they have no other choice but uh to like shut down the school or something. So we're gonna continue from there, okay? So yeah, so I'm gonna go into the game right now, okay? Mm, okay. それで、コーンたちにはいつ Okay, so he's asking basically when are they going to wake up? Okay? そう尋ねると、マイさんの表情。Okay? After hearing that, Mai-san's facial expression changed.
わからないわ。
I don't know.
わからないのよ。別に体に異常があるわけではないのに、何をやっても全く目覚めないの。
She doesn't know, and even though there's nothing affecting their bodies, they won't wake up. Okay, just like I said just now. 目が覚めない。They're not opening their eyes. そんな、じゃあ、クオンたちはどうなるんですか? So what will happen to them?
今、テミス監獄に連行されたアブリル先生を取り調べているところだから、それが済めばもう少し対応策が浮かぶと思うんだけど。
Now, Abril Sensei is being held at the Demi's Demi's prison, okay, and they are investigating her. そう、今回の事件は案の定アブリル先生がしでかしたことだ。all of this happened because of Abril Sensei, who we have suspected. マイさんから聞いた話によると、何やら図書室を結界を張って怪しげな魔法薬を作っていたそうだ。It seemed that she, from what I heard from Mai-san, she placed some barrier in the library and is trying to make some kind of magical potion. Okay? ただ、その最中で教頭先生がアブリル先生が別件でやらかしたトラブルを解いた出すために図書室に乗り込んだ結果、その薬が爆発して、あんなことになったらしい。Okay, now it says here that in the middle of that, where in the middle of that, the principal actually came in and to ask Abriru Sensei about other things that she had done, okay, other trouble that she had caused. And when he entered, the potion exploded, and okay, なんで教頭先生結界が張ってる図書室に入れたかって、how did the principal is able to enter the barrier? How is the principal able to enter the library with a barrier place in it? なんでも勝手に学園内の結界を張り、怪しげな実験を繰り返すアブリル先生にたまりかねて、教頭先生が前に相談を持ちかけていたらしい。So here is saying that the principal actually consulted with her and consulted with Maisa, okay, about this, like maybe to find out a way to deal with this. そこで、とある箱から入手した結界破りの札を渡し、結界突破して現場を抑えられるようにしてあげたそうだった。saying that he obtained a talisman to break the barriers, okay, and he used it to break the barrier and enter her place.
教頭先生、すごく落ち込んでらっしゃったわ。今回の不祥事は私にも責任があるって、最悪辞職まで考えていたわ。
Well, it is his fault, okay? It says here that the principal is pretty much depressed, okay? And my son say that she's also have a hand in it, so it's also her responsibility. And right now the principal is thinking of retiring. Okay, so the thing is that here I would say that without a doubt, Abriru Sensei is the biggest problem here. Okay, so without a doubt, she's the one who's supposed to be put on like the utmost blame for all of this. But in a sense, I would say that if you want to like balance it out, okay, you'll be like 50% to Abriru, 30 to 40% to the principal, and the rest will go to mine. Okay, 50, 40, 10 will be nice. Okay, in that order. Okay, Abriru, principal, and mine. Because think about it. Okay, as you know, even all of them know that that she's doing experiments and stuff. Okay, and she had already made couple of dangerous things before. Now, the principal at that time, if he felt that she was too dangerous, she should have cut her off like that. Okay, but since the principal knows that she's doing that, okay, and like it's basically the barrier is like do not enter. Okay, it's a thing like do not enter. Like in this case, okay, even though that she overall it is, thinking about all the trouble, it'll be like 7-3 more or less. Okay, 7-3. All the trouble, she had caused, but in this case, I might actually bump up the fault to the principal. It's like 6 to him, 3 to Abrir, and 10% to mine. 5%. Mine is not really that much at fault here, okay? Because like I said, since the barrier is like some kind of like of warding off, okay? But the thing that since he entered, okay, and all of this wouldn't have happened if he didn't enter the room. Now, you may say that I'm biased, but like I said, it's not like Aburi Sensei is supposed to get off scot-free, okay? Because at least
私もそう言って辞職は思いとどまらせたんだけど、ほら、責任感の強い方だから。
Let me continue a bit from what I said just now. Okay, I accidentally pressed. I think that they are a bit. It's just wrong for them to assume. If you want to deal with Aburi Sensei, you can just even if like he has a long list that he have with her, like, okay, you did this one, or okay, this, okay, so there's a whole list. Okay, just like, okay, please come into my office the next morning at this time, something like that. Okay, and he mentioned like, if you do not come, I would if you do not come at this point, I would fire you, something like that. Okay, because like I said, we know that she's dangerous because in a sense that she do all these experiments. Okay, but I think that the trouble that I have is like, oh, she's being too creepy. Oh, she's staring at the guys. Oh, this, oh, that. Basically, that's all I have to think of, because as we know, she had no interest in anybody else except for Taichi. Okay, well, maybe the others, but just as I can. But Taichi is without doubt her main target. Okay, so if the complaint doesn't come from Taichi, okay, although it bothers, it's like it's on the borderline. Okay, here my son said that she had persuaded him not to retire, but saying that he does feel extremely guilty of all this. ったくダメ教師は本当に迷惑ばかりかけて、そりゃたまって当然だっての。I wouldn't 100% agree with what he said here. Okay, this is what Taiti said. That think about it. Okay, you also, in a sense, is at fault here because she drawn the power from the pot. Okay, so in a sense that that pot is used to store his excess magical power, and his magical power is replenished every single day. So if she doesn't take it out, you might have suffer, you might have suffered in between the whole month. Remember this, it is basically a month from what had happened compared to Mama Holic. So you can't blame her. Okay, you can say that she's not behaving like a teacher, but not behaving like a teacher, this variation. Okay, like if minor things, okay, Like, for example, if you think that a teacher who, use different way of teaching and say that, oh, he's not behaving like a teacher. Now, that is one thing, but at least the students enjoyed it and they learn. That's a different thing, okay? But here, it's like she's behaving like a perv, okay? And she's aiming at one particular guy. Maybe then the principal say, okay, cut it out before I do something. That's like the first thing, because she haven't basically laid a hand on him yet. Okay, if she laid a hand on him, then it's a different story. Okay, it both work for the opposite. If a teacher like if they stare at them or look at them wrongly, it's not saying that they should be fired, because if you watch enough anime, okay, or mangas and stuff, okay, there are cases where the guy he may not look appealing, basically, like he may look ugly, but that's not a crime, okay? So another game that I wanted to play was Simon Salon, okay, and it came out end of last year. So I want to play that, and even though it's very onto the age side, but the initial story, if you focus on it, it does make sense. Okay, so you can feel the stress of the guy. Okay, that's what I want to say. Okay, まあ今回はことがことだ。Okay, but this time the case is quite big. 叱かれるだけで済まないわけではなく、現場取り調べることをアブリ先生はOkay, it says here that Abril Sensei will probably not be let off scot-free, and she's taken to be prosecuted by the demi-humans. Okay. そして今魔法罪やbasically the IDF 犯した犯人のokay okay she's in the violation of magic and the IDF, okay, and which is why she is in the Demi's prison, where she is waiting to be prosecuted. Here, I can see that there's future for another sequel where Aburiru Sensei will be the main one, which is I do wish that, okay, and saying that the plot is something like maybe like in the prison there are people who wanted to get Taichi, because remember he is aimed by the whole demi-human around the world, okay, and she might heard that and she like, I don't care if I got to go to a deeper sentence, as long as he is safe, I don't mind, and like something like that, okay. It just, in other words, like continue on from here, okay. なんでも結界にあるらしいけど、異世界、ってことだよ。初耳。It's saying that this place is in another world, but it's the first time I ever heard of another world. 冥界？
当主代行、ただいま戻りました。
Okay, I've returned acting head. Okay, キキオさんお帰りなさい。Welcome back, キキオさん。
主様もいらっしゃいましたか。ただいま戻りました。
Okay, Master, you're here as well. Welcome back. Okay, キキオさんは現場一時的に俺を合意を外れ、入院しているクオンたちのアブリスが得られた情報を集めていた。Kyo-san is removed from my guard duties, and she's currently you watching over Huon, and the last part is a bit hard because saying that she's she's collecting information about Abril Sensei and also like guarding the girls Huon Tachi. So basically the three of them, or maybe talking about the demi-humans in general. 戻ってきたということは何かっていうだろう。They says here that the reason she came back, probably she found some lead.
報告を聞こうかしら。
Okay, let me hear your report.
はい。まずはお嬢様たちの状況ですが、医師の話によりますと、昏睡者全員の体内魔力が著しく低下していたそうです。
See? I was right talking about the magic. Okay. Okay. Based on what the report from the doctors, from diagnosing the young lady, from examining the young lady, they found out that all of them are lacking in internal magical power. So basically the internal mana inside of them, something like that.
体内魔力が大丈夫なの？
Yeah, the internal men, are they fine?
最低限の生命活動を維持していくだけなら問題はないそうです。
Seems that 一時的に生命活動It says here that okay, let me hear it again.
最低限の生命活動を維持していくだけなら問題はないそうです。
There's no okay, they are not having any troubles. Okay, they are left with the bare minimum of magical power bare minimum of mana to sustain life. So it should be fine.
それでみんな自己防衛で強制休眠状態に陥っているのね。今の状態が維持できれば命に別状はないと考えていいのかしら。
So which is why everybody is in a state of hibernation in order to protect themselves from that. And there's no signs of it endangering their life.
わかりません。現在容体は安定していますが、何かのきっかけで魔力バランスが崩れればどうなるか。
I don't know. Right now, here again.
わかりません。現在容体は安定していますが、何かのきっかけで魔力バランスが崩れればどうなるか。
I don't know, but I don't know. Right now they are in a stable condition, but we don't know what will happen if something were to happen, if the balance is broken. そんな。
これは一刻も早く対策を講じないとまずいかもね。アブリル先生の方はどう？
Okay. This is bad. We should act as soon as possible. What about Abril Sensei?
まだ取り調べ中ですので、直接は会えませんでした。
Okay, I'm still investigating that. For a while we can't meet her.
一応当主代行の権限を使い、自白調書のコピーを入手することには成功しました。
Okay. But I did manage to use your authority as the acting head to get a copy of the report. Ikkyo-sanはそう言うと、okay. After saying that, Ikkyo-san took some documents out and we started reading
供
it.
述によると、
And she
どう
started
やら
reading
彼
it.
女は密かに美薬と主様より集めていた魔素を使い、強力な惚れ薬を製作していたようです。
From what it says here, she's trying to make somewhat of a love potion using aphrodisiac and the power and the muscle from Master.
惚れ薬ね。
Love potion, eh? 十中八九俺に使うつもりですね。クソ教師。Most probably, she's going to use it on me. That useless teacher. I won't say that. Okay. She just like you. I wouldn't agree with how she acts. But come on, cut this on slack.
はい、その通りです。主様に使用し、決定的な既成事実を作ろうと画策していたようです。
But it is bad if if he's taken down like this. That's okay. Exactly. Arija, come on. Okay. She's planning to use it on Master and to make her move on Master. もうあれは一生入れた方が世界にためなんじゃないか。Why do okay? Isn't it better for the rest of the world if she's imprisoned for the rest of her life? Come on, don't say it like that, man.
つまりその制作過程で大失敗して薬が暴発、今回の事件を起こしたと。
Wait, okay. So in a sense, she failed in making the love potion, and the potion exploded, and which is why we are in this situation right now. Yes.
となるとまずいわね。あまりゆっくりもしていられないかも。
If that's the case, then we have no time to waste. What do you mean by that?
マソが使われてるとなると。学生たち全員の体に何が起こるかわからないわ。
If muscle is involved, we don't know what effect it will have on the students.
一生目覚めないかもしれないし、最悪何らかの異形に変質してしまうことだってあるかもしれない。まさに最大級の呪いがかかった状態ね。
Maybe they will not be able to wake up for the rest of their life. Okay? In the worst case scenario, they might have some adverse effect on them. Okay? And at this moment, they are basically in a state of eternal curse, something like that.
一刻も早く解除しないと。取り返しがつかなくなるかも。
Okay, we need to deal with this as soon as possible. If not, we might not be able to reverse the effect. そんな、もし俺のマソで君たちの人生を台無ししてしまったら、どう詫びればいいんだ？ If because of my muscle, all of this had happened.If my muscle was used to waste Kwon's and the rest of if Kwon's life is wasted because of my muscle, then I don't know how I would live with that. Okay, it says here どうやって謝ればいいんだと。It's more like it does mean like how he would apologize, but the thing is that.It's more like he couldn't live with himself. Okay? すみません。俺が不意にアブリル先生のマスを渡したりしたから。Like I say, I'm at a crossroad here. Is that I don't know whether they wanted to say that that he is at fault or Abril sensei. Without a doubt, that okay, it's not that he's at fault. It's more like he should be more compassionate to it. Okay, so the thing is that she took out that part is to help. Okay, but the thing is that it's also Abril sensei's fault for trying to use that muscle. Okay, without a doubt. Okay, without a doubt. Since I think that around 40 to 50% of the reason why she took out the pot and showed it to him is because sooner or later, she doesn't want him to suffer because of the muscle. Because it says that if he doesn't, like take out the excess muscle, he might actually suffer, like consequences from that. But but it's also her fault for trying to use it for like some kind of experiment with it.
そこは気にしなくていいわ。儀式以外で過剰マスをどう発散させるか対策を講じてこなかった私たちにも責任はあるわ。
Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, it's not only your fault; it's also our fault for not putting her under surveillance.
ごめんなさい。一人で苦しめてしまって。
Sorry for make you to bear all the burdens. Okay,そんな俺の方、もっと真面目な舞さんに相談しておくべきでした。I'm also at fault here. I should be more honest with Mai and discuss with you further. Well, think about it. She's also at fault here because it's not saying she's at fault. It's that she's also giving out this exact same vibes as Aburi sensei. Okay.
ちなみに譲渡方法はエッチでじゃないわよね。
By the way, you didn't pass it through ecchi, right? 違います。アユスの都合っていう少しですけど、魔力吸い取られるつもりまして。No, I just used the Ayu spot that sucked a little bit of my magical power into the pot. どうして儀式出ない上に濃度は濃くなってしまったときに、不意に悪影響出ないようにマスを吸ってもらって調査していたんだけど、だけです。Okay? Saying that since it's not done by ritual, it is not that potent. Okay? In a sense that it only absorbed the muscle to a point that it's not going to negatively affect the surroundings. Okay, so see here, it's not like it's only absorbed a little bit, but here it's not Aburi sensei's fault.
そう。まあ今後は IDF の方でも対処できるようにすぐに連絡しておくわ。
I see. So I'll contact the IDF so that we can plan how to deal with it in the future. Okay. I'll be glad if you do so.
それで、桔梗さん、何らかの治療法か解除についてアブリル先生は供述してるかしら。
桔梗さん、have you heard any way of curing them from Abril sensei?
それはまだのようです。一応世界最高の大魔導士であるモルガン様にも事情を話し、調査を依頼しているようです。
Heaven, at this currently the most powerful mage is looking into this. The most powerful mage Morgan sama is currently looking into this.
随分な大物がよくこの調査依頼を受けてくれたわね。かなり偏屈でめったに依頼なんて受けないって聞いてるけど。
It's unbelievable that somebody as big as him to take in this request. Okay, from what I heard, he's kind of a weirdo. Okay. Now the thing is that in Japanese, the pronoun doesn't specify gender in this case. If you listen again.
随分な大物がよくこの調査依頼を受けてくれたわね。 かなり偏屈で、めったに依頼なんて受けないって聞いてるけど。
See, it says here that, it says that she said like this person, basically like, if there's a pronoun, basically she is using it, this person.
弟子だそうです。アブリル女子が。
It seems that Abril Sensei is the student. Like I say, I don't know, Morgan is a guy or girl.
ああ、なるほど。それは断れないわね。
I see. Then it couldn't be helped.
とりあえず、モルガン氏まで動いてくれているのなら、数日中に何か動きがあるかもしれないわね。
I really wish that there's a continuation and then like you'll know Morgan and then like I say, maybe Morgan will be like and then like Avril and Morgan will be like interested in him and like, oh, so is this the one? And then like Avril will like, don't touch him, you old hag. Why do you call old hag? You are also an old hag. Something like that. Okay?
とりあえず、モルガン氏まで動いてくれているのなら、数日中に何か動きがあるかもしれないわね。
Yeah, since the great mage Morgan is here, we'll probably hear some kind of news in a couple of days.
桔梗さん、引き続き情報集めと調査をお願いね。
Okay, please continue on your investigation.
かしこまりました。
一ついいんですか？ Can I just say
あ
something?
ら、何かしら？
What is it? いやー、だから言い出したけど、俺の声でどうなんですか？Okay, saying that, he's asking who's gonna guard me? Okay? 当社限定と言っても万が一で、okay? Saying that it's probably safe in the town, but just in case, what should
大丈夫よ。それならすでに手は打ってあるから。桔梗さん、呼んでもらえる？
Okay. Oh, yeah. You don't need to worry. We've already prepared for that. Kikyo-san, could you please call her?
は、お呼びですか？
Okay. Let's
Hi.
do that.
あかね。
Akane, did you call for me? Okay, Kikyo-san が静かに名前を呼ぶと、顔を隠した忍者、女性が音もなく現れた。Okay? When Kikyo-san quietly call out her name, and there's a ninja-like person who is wearing a veil appeared without making a noise.
主様、彼女は白子町流八部衆が一人、白子町茜です。実戦経験は浅いですが、実力は折り紙付きです。
Master, this is okay. She's one of the Shirakomachi 8. Shirakomachi Akane. Even though that she doesn't have much experience, her abilities are top
本日よ
notch.
り私に代わり彼女が主様の護衛につきます。茜、頼みましたよ。
From this day forth, she will be your bodyguard. Okay? So, Akane, I leave the rest
は
to
い
you.
姉様、ご期待に添える働きをしてご覧に入れます。
Yes, Nes. Okay. Yes, One-sama. I'll do my best to meet your
主
expectation.
殿、これからよろしくお願いいたします。
Master, please. Master. I'll be in your care. よろしく。キキオさん、いくつかいいかな。
はい、何でしょうか。
Can I ask a couple of questions? Yes, what is it? 彼女、白子町って名字だと、桔梗さんの種族と違うよ。her name is 白子町, but she's a different race from you, right? Is she adopted? So, 桔梗さんは、あかねさんは頭に2つの角を生えて明らかに鬼族だった。Okay, so it says here that Kikyo is probably Dutch hound, but for Akane, she have 2 horns, which shows that she's definitely a Onizoku. But why is she using the surname Shirakomachi? Even I'm baffled by
いいえ、
this.
茜は幼女ではありません。私は本家のものなので白子町を名乗っていますが、それとは別にその名字を名乗れる者たちがいます。
Okay. She's not adopted, although I'm from the main branch, and I call myself Shirakomachi. But there are also others who are deemed worthy of the name Shirakomachi.
白子町八部衆、白子町流を学ぶ者たちの中で免許皆伝した最上位8人をそう呼びます。
Okay. So the first part here, this is Shirakomachi what?
白子町八部衆、白子町流を学ぶ者たちの中で免許皆伝した最上位8人をそう呼びます。
So it says that Hachibushu, basically like the top 8. Okay. So those who study under the Shirakomachi style, those who have mastered it, and those who have mastered the Shirakomachi style will be able to name themselves
その
that.
8人は種族関係なく白子町を名乗ることを許されます。警備業界ではその姓を名乗る者に対して尊敬と畏怖の念を向けられ、絶大な信頼を持って迎えられます。
Okay. To those 8, they will be able to call themselves Shirakomachi without regards to their race. Those who have gained that honor would be basically would have honor and pride, something like that. Okay.
ですからご安心ください。主様の安全はこれまでと変わらず守られます。
So, which is why rest assured, you will be safe under her. そうなんだ。名字について、きよさんのあかねさんは、偉大だな。Okay, it says here that aside from the surname, it seems that Akane gained the utmost respect from Kikyo-san. ただ、Kikyo-san、もう今後俺の方へ護衛にはついてもらえないのかなって思って。I'm just wondering whether you will guard me in the future.
私はあくまでも青江家に雇われたメイド兼対アジン4号警備員です。護衛復帰につきましては何もお答えすることはできません。
Okay. As for me, I'm just a maid hired by the Awe family. And I also work as the demi-human bodyguard, something like that. Okay, I forgot the whole title, what it means. Okay, it is in Mama Holic. Okay, okay. And she also said that I could not give you a definite answer whether I'll be able to return as your bodyguard. So だったね。ごめん。困らしちゃって。 I see. Sorry for troubling you with that. 大好きなキキョウさん、そばに跳ねることはショックで、つい余計なことを言ってしまった。Okay? I was shocked I'm shocked with the fact that I will not be able to stay by her side. It seems that I've overspoken. So, 大人になれ、俺。Okay? Basically like saying, yeah, grow up, man. You know, to keep saying to himself. 必死に寂しさを振りもらうと、不意にキキョウさんが俺に抱きしめてきた。Oh, okay. It was at that moment when I tried to brush off my sadness. キキョウさん、hugged me.
あらあら。
私をそこまで信頼し、思っていただけること、とても嬉しいです。
I'm happy that you place so much trust in me.
いつか主様がその時なお私を欲してくださるのなら、護衛に復帰できるよう努力いたします。
By the way, in this game, we will not have a chance. But in Mama Holic, we could. Okay? In the future, if you still wish for me to be by your side, I will do my best to do so. ありがとう。Damn! 普段あんまり表情変えないが、とっても俺に大切に思ってくれていることは伝わってきた。God damn! Normally she will not change her expression, but but I could tell that she hold me she hold me in high regards or precious to her, something like that. よし、もう大丈夫だ。俺は自らキキョウさんから体を離した。And I'm the one who brought myself away from her. キキョウさん、クオンたちのことをよろしくお願いします。Okay? キキョウさん、I leave クオン、and the rest to you.
はい。必ずやお嬢様たちの安全と有益な情報を獲得してまいります。
Yes. Oh, understood. I would definitely investigate this and bring good news about the young lady. キキョウさんは頭を下げると表情を引き締める。Kikyo-san bowed her head and once again stiffened her
で
expression.
は、当主代行、行ってまいります。
Then, acting head, I'm off.
頼んだわ。
Okay, I'll leave the rest to you.
主様のこと、くれぐれもよろしく頼みます。信頼してますよ。
Okay, Akane, I'll leave master to you. Please be careful. Okay, please take good care of him. I place my trust in you.
はあ、お任せください。
Yes, leave it to me. キキョウさんはそれだけ言うと、情報収集のためにその場を後にした。Okay. With that said, she left the place in order to investigate.
じゃあ有益な情報が入ったらすぐに連絡するわ。それまで待機ってことで。
Okay. All we can do now is wait for good news from her. わかりました。学園には普段通り通学していいんですよね。So, I understand. So does that mean I just have to go to school as usual?
まだ聞いていなかった？そっか。正式決定じゃないから、まだ連絡行っていないのね。
So you haven't heard? Well, they still haven't made it official, and that's why you weren't contacted yet.
学
Contacted.
生、教員合わせて数百名のデミヒューマンが昏睡状態の中、さすがに学園を通常通り運営できないって意見が出てね。
Okay. The students as well as the students and the employees, 100 demi-human, including students and employees, in a state of coma, and it had been decided that school will not be able to continue as usual.
このまましばらく休校になりそうよ。多分数日中に正式決定されて連絡が回るはずよ。
At this rate, in a couple of days, the school will be closed. It will be announced in a couple of days, probably. まあ、それだければそうなりますね。Well, if that's the case, then it will be like that. 当事者じゃなかったら休校喜んでいたかもしれないが、さすがに当事者だと全く喜べない。If you're involved with this, then if you're not involved in this, you'll probably be happy. But since I'm involved with it, I couldn't be happy about
とにか
this.
く今は素直に自宅待機しておいて。
So all you can do right now is just wait at home. わかりました。何があったらすぐ連絡ください。みんなを助けるためならどんなことでもしますから。Okay, understood? If anything happens, please contact me. I'll do my best to help everybody.
ありがとう。
俺は舞さん挨拶すると、新たに護衛者になったあかねさんと一緒にクオン家を後にした。After a bit farewell to Mai-san, I left the Kuon residence with Akane-san, with my new bodyguard, Akane-san. Akane-san, これから護衛よろしくお願いします。Okay? Okay? Basically, it's like saying, Akane-san, I'll be in your care. Okay? And I bowed my head to Akane-san. But, Akane-san, なぜか目をって。Okay? I wonder why, but she took off her veil and started to stare at me. なんで俺に睨まれてるわけ？ Why am I being stared
姉
at?
様とはどういう関係ですか？
What kind of relation do you have with 姉様？キヨさんですか？護衛with Kikyo san, I'm just somebody that she needs to guard, something like that.
本当にそれだけですか？
Is that all? Really? Is that all? She stared at, she crept closer while continuing to stare at me. この子もこうして見ると結構クール系美人だな。年齢も同じくらいだろうか。Okay? This girl, okay? If you have a closer look at this girl, she's the cool beauty type, and her age is probably around mine.
おい、ぼーっとすんな。答えろ、クソだな。
Why the heck are you keeping quiet? Please, answer, you monkey. クソザル口悪いな。もしかしてこれが本書か？ Okay? Okay? It seems that she's have a potty mouth. Don't tell me that this is her true nature. いや、答えるの何も、本当にそれだけの関係だし。Okay? I don't need to, okay? There's no need for that. We are just in that kind of relationship.
そんなわけないだろう。あのいつもクールでかっこよくて市場挟まず完璧に仕事をこなす姉様だぞ。
Okay? There's no way it could be like that. The one who always maintains her cool no matter under what circumstances and always completes her mission. Perfectly completed her mission.
単なる護衛対象者にあんな慈愛に満ちた優しい笑みを浮かべたり愛しそうに抱きしめるわけがない。
Yeah, there's no way that she would show such affection and affection. There's no way that she would show that much affection and a gentle smile to somebody who is just somebody who needs to be guarded.
てめえ、姉様に何をした？返答次第じゃただじゃおかねえぞ。
Damn you. What did you do to Nesama? Okay, depending on your answer, you will not be safe. これはもしかして気づかれたでしょうか？Like, did I pull her string? Something like that? Okay, っていうか、なるほど、あかねさんってそういう。Ah, I see. So this is what it means by. Okay. Ah, I see. So this is Akane. いや、本当に何もないんですって。ただ、うちに小さい弟や妹がいて、いつもお世話にしてくれたから、俺も同じように弟みたいな思っててくれたかもしれないけど。It's nothing really. Okay, I have little brother and sister, and she keep the company, and she's probably treating me as like her little brother.
弟か。いや、それでも羨ましいわ。私だって姉様のご寵愛を受ける妹になりたいんだぞ。
A little brother, eh? Even so, I'm jealous of you, okay? Even I want to be loved by 姉様。
ダメだわ。羨ましすぎて衝動を抑えられないわ。お前を潰そう。
Miso no way. That's why she's also in Year Zero. Okay? Without a doubt, I would say this will fit her perfectly, but the writer clearly is writing this for her because she knows that Misonome can play this kind of role very well. Okay? What kind of role is that? It is the person who's able to like quickly change her personality. Okay? Let's repeat again.
ダメだわ。羨ましすぎて衝動を抑えられないわ。お前を潰そう。
Dang it, I can't help it, okay? I'm so jealous of you. I could not fool myself. I might crush you. Wait a moment, if you do that, then Kikyo-san will hate you forever, okay? Okay, think about it properly. Okay? さっきした約束だって破ることになるし。And also you'll be breaking the promise that you just made.
そうだった。姉様との尊い誓いを裏切るわけにはいかない。不本意だが、任務は果たそう。
Oh, it says here that it says here. I just remembered. Okay. 姉様とのけ、hmm, I you're right. Okay. I almost broke my utmost. I almost broke my vow to Ne-sama. Okay. Although I do not wish for this, but I'll be fulfilling my duties. Okay. そうしてもらうと助かる. I would be glad if you do so. 俺はそう答えながらも、この人は本当に白子持ち8部種8人の一人なんか疑わずにはいられなかった。Even though I answered like that, I still doubt whether she's the one of the 8 Shirakomachi who is considered as the strongest. こんなに感情変化が激しくて抑えられないのに、隠密行動や護衛の任に務まるのかな。Yeah. Her personality is a mess. Is she able to complete her mission and also bodyguard?
改めてよろしく頼みます、主殿。
Okay. Once again, master, I'll be under your care. よろしく。俺は気を取り直した手を差し出し、握手を認める。And once again, I took out my hand in order and asked for a handshake. あかりの素直に手を取り握手をしてくれた。And she took my hand and shook it.
ただ、一つだけ忠告しておきます。
But there's only one thing I need to warn you. What is that?
もし今後姉様のご寵愛を独り占めしたり変なことをした場合、主殿の安全は保証できません。
If in the future if you monopolize her effect, if you monopolize Ne-sama's affection, then I could not promise your safety. Give me some time. I need to go to the toilet for a while. Okay, I'm back. Okay. そうですか。Is that
つま
so?
り近づくなって言ってんだよ、クソザル。
Okay. In a sense, I asked you not to get closer, you monkey. なんていうか、いろいろ意味で危ない人だな。あかねさん、本当に大丈夫か？ In more ways than one, she's a dangerous person. Will this be really fine? would this really be fine? 次々にいろいろ不安だ。I can't help but to worry about a lot of things. 本当は何のトラブルもなく、クオンたちのマソに関する情報を見つかることを祈るばかりだった。All I could do is pray for news regarding Kuon and the rest. But yeah, by the way, as you can guess, she's the tsundere type. And you can see that she's going to fall hard for him. Okay? And when she did it, whoa, I don't think, and when she goes there, like, wow, you're lowering yourself to that. Okay? And a couple of days has passed, okay? Okay, this no trouble had occurred in the past couple of days, and まず大変だったのは天野家、つまりうちだ。The biggest problem is for the Amano family, which is mine. 妹は桔梗さんにかなり懐いているね。突然仕事の都合でもう家に来ないと知ると号泣大泣きしてしまった。My little brother and sister was shocked by the fact that Kikyo-san is unable to be with them anymore, and after hearing that, they started wail. さすが茜さん二人の悲しむ姿に弱りきっていた。Even Akane-san is distraught seeing them like that.
お二人ともこの通りですから、もう泣くのおやめください。この白小町茜、姉様の分も頑張りますから。
Both of you, okay? Don't worry about it, okay? Okay? Both of you don't worry about it, okay? I will fulfill my duty as well as for 姉さん。
やだやだ、桔梗お姉ちゃんがいい。
No, I don't want you. I want Kikyo お姉さん。
私も桔梗ちゃんがいいの。
Me too. I want Kikyo ちゃん。
そう申されましても。
Even if you ask me that, okay, I can't read. The sister name is Yuri. Shugo? Maybe for the brother? 俺は泣き続ける二人の前に膝を頬に視線を同じにすると少し強めてまった。Let me see. Let me double check. Is it Poho? Is it? Poho. No. Iza? It's not Iza, right? Wait. What is it then? Oh, Hiza. I was right. Okay. 俺は泣き続ける。二人の前に膝をつき、視線を同じにすると少し強めて。Okay. Seeing them cry like that, I bend my knees in order to meet their eye. And 強めにたしなめた。たしなめたたしなめた。なめる。Oh, okay. I rebuked them, so basically like scold them off. 茜さんを困らせちゃダメだろう。キヨさんは今大事な仕事に行っているんだ。Okay? Don't make trouble for Akane-san. Hikyo-san right now is in a very important mission. ヒキョさんが戻ってきたとき悪い子にしたら多分二人に嫌いになっちゃうぞ。それでもいいか ?Okay? Okay, by the time Hikyo-san came back, okay, she'll probably hate you for being naughty.
それはやだ。
I don't
いい
want
子
that.
にする。
I'll be good. 二人ともいい子だ。今度来るまでに二人がすごく成長したところを見せて驚かせてあげような。Okay? Good. Okay? Okay? Good. Okay? Why don't we show her how good you'll be by the next time she came
うん、
over?
わかった。兄ちゃん、僕頑張る。
Okay, I'll do my best,
ユーリ、
Nin-chan.
成長する。
Okay, I'm gonna grow up. 私がなだめると二人もようやく泣き止み、機嫌も治った。Okay? And after I console them, both of them stopped crying and stop crying and basically like recover their mood, something like that. Okay? さすがにあかねさんもそれに驚いたようだった。Okay? Seeing that even Akane was
な
surprised.
るほど。少しは姉様が主殿に信頼を置く理由が分かった気がします。
I see. So I kind of understand a little bit on how Master is able to confide in how Nesam is able to confide in
それが
Master.
しも修行が足りませんね。これから精進し、俊吾殿、有利殿の信頼を勝ち取れるよう努力いたします。
Shungo and you, okay. It seems that I lack training. Okay. Then I need to work hard to win the trust of Master Shungo and Master Yuri. ありがとう。これで少し俺に対してる当たりが良くなるかなと思ったのだが、and I thought that I'm able to earn a little bit of a trust, and she would probably not be that harsh towards me, but
だからって姉様に近づくの認めたわけではないので、調子には乗るなよ。
okay, it says here that but it doesn't mean that I approve of you, okay? So don't come close to Ne-sama, okay? So don't get ahead of yourself. やっぱり So it's useless after all. とまあこんなことあったり、舞さんが言ってた通り学園いろいろ okay? And as Mai-san had said, okay, they've officially made the announcement, and the school is closed for a couple of days. And we received and we are told that the school will be closed for a couple of days. Okay. But okay, as for my friends, okay, they were all very happy about this, and all of them went somewhere out and play. But they did invite me, but with what happened with Kuon and the rest, I'm just too worried about them, so I declined the offer. Okay. And days passed by where I can't stay still. It was at that Okay, it was that day. Masuk. Okay, it's now basically saying that they found a way to break free. お母ちゃんがおかげで毎日だらだら過ごすの住んでいたものの、毎朝テンションが低かった俺が朝一で舞さんから電話で一気に気分は上がった。Okay? Okay. Thanks to my mom, I'm able to lay down every single day. But every morning I'll be in a slump. But my son called me early. Okay? My son called me first thing in the morning, and I'm so excited about it. なんと、クオンたちの目覚める方法を見つかった。Okay? They found a way to awaken Kuon and the rest.
それでね、学生にはまたあなたの力を借りることになりそうなの。詳しい話をしたいから今すぐ家に来てもらえないかしら。
それでね、学生にはまたあなたの力を借りる。So here is saying that in order to awaken them, we need to borrow your power again. So to have a more detailed conversation, I would like you to come over to my house. なるほど。なんだかんだで万能ですからね。俺のマソ。I see. So, my power is omnipotent after all. Okay. Talking about his muscle, his awakening agent. まあ、確かに今回の一件、俺のマッソが原因の一つなら、治療薬もそれを元に作れないのかと思ったりはした。It's true that in this case, my muscle is the cause of all of this. So most probably that the medicine, I wouldn't say medicine, the cure will probably be made out of that the cure is probably should be made out of that, is what I've thought. おとなしく任せようだけど。Okay, I decided not to think of any further and just follow what I was told. どうやら舞さんたちに現実的にマスを使った治療薬を見出せたようだ。Okay? It seems that my son and the rest had finally decided to use the muscle to make cure for all of this. Okay, わかりました。今すぐ向かいます。Understood? I'll head there right now. 俺がスマホ通話を切ると早速。Okay, so I put down my smartphone and quickly prepared myself. あかねさんすいません。ご用お願いしますね。あかねさん、sorry. Can you please guard me?
了解です。お任せを。青池まで必ずお守りいたします。
I guarantee she's doing it basically thinking, oh, she's going to meet Ne-sama. Basically, Kikyo-san. Okay? Understood. Okay? Leave it to me. I'll definitely guard you to the Aoe's residence. なんだろう。普段よりやけに気合い入れているような。I wonder why, but she's more livelier than usual. Like I said, most probably that she wants to see Kikyo. 少し気になったが、まあ、やる気があるのなら問題ないだろう。I'm a little bit bothered by that, but that should be no problem. 俺はあかねさんと共に急いで青江家へと向かうのだった。me and Akane head toward are we residents together? どうしましたあかねさん。なんだかさっきからそわそわしていますけど。What's wrong, あかねあかねさん。You... It seems that you are not... it seems that you're worried of something since just now.
何でもありません。お気になさらず。
Don't worry about that. Yeah, there's nothing at all. Please don't worry about that. Yeah, them...
ほっとけって言ってんだろ、このクソザル。
This is Misono's maze, you know. Think she would like... She's in a mood, and the next line like... God damn you, don't talk to me, you piece of trash. That change is really fun to hear. Okay? Basically she's saying, leave me alone, you useless monkey. Okay? はい。もう相変わらず言葉遣い荒い悪いな。As usual, she have a potty mouth.
いらっしゃい、待ってたわ。
Welcome, I was waiting for you. マイさん、おはようございます。珍しいですね。いつも開けてくれるのはグリグラコンビなのに。マイさん、good morning. It's rare. Normally the one who opened the door is Guri Gura Kombi. Okay? The Guri Gura. Well, because okay. Let's just go back to okay. If you forgot, okay, Gurane and Gurimo is in the Mama Holic, but in this one here, they're just gonna have like maybe a couple of scenes, okay? Not that many.
まあ、朝は2人とも就寝時間だから。さすがに毎日24時間起こしておくわけにはいかないでしょ？
For them, morning is the time for them to sleep, okay? I couldn't make them stay awake for 24 hours. Can I? Okay? 確かにそうですね。そっか、二人とも吸血鬼の眷属、グールだったもんな。確か、true. Okay, true. Both of them are servants of, vampire servants, They are ghoul after all, Remember, it's when you're bitten by the vampire, it's not that you turn to a vampire, you turn to a ghoul, Because a vampire, think about vampire as like the host. They can make more. They can affect others, but the one that are affected by them can't. The ones bitten by the infected ones will not turn into ghouls as well. It's not like they are zombies. Zombies. Is that if they bitten somebody, then they are then that person turns into a zombie. If a ghoul bite a human, they will not turn into a ghoul as well. Psyching 慣れっこになっちゃいます。慣れっこになっちゃったせいで、ついつい忘れた。I've totally forgotten all about it since recently I've seen them around.
当主代行、一つよろしいでしょうか？
Acting hit, can I just ask you a question?
あら、あかねさん、どうしたの？
What's wrong, Akane-san? See?
今
I
日
was right.
姉様は
Is Ne-sama in here today?
ええ、いるわよ。クオンたちの覚醒についての調査報告もしてもらわないといけないし。
Yes, she is. I need her to report on Kun and the rest about their muscle.
そうですか。姉様はおられますか？
So Ne-sama is in, I see. 必死に表情には出せないようにをしているけど、完全に喜んでるな。She's trying to hold off her expression, but she's definitely happy. っていうか、なるほど。通りで気合い入れたり、そわそわしていたわけだ。I see. So this is why she was excited and also at the same time wary.
さあ、まずは家に入って。報告しなくちゃいけないことがいっぱいあるから。
Okay, come into the house first. Come in first. Okay, there's a lot of things we need to report. そうですね。俺も早くマスを Okay, I can't read that part. Okay. But I do know what it means. Okay. 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 It's true. I also want to help them as soon as possible. Okay. Basically, like waken them up from the coma. 俺と茜さんは舞さんに招かれてawakenに入る。Okay. Me and Akane entered the Aoi residence after being invited by Mai-san. そしていつも通りメインルームに通わされた。And I was guided to the main room, as usual.
お待ちしておりました、主様。茜も頑張ってるみたいね。
It's gonna be quite a while since we've seen her wear the maid uniform. Okay. Okay. お待ちしておりました。Here it says that, okay, we've waited for you. We've waited for you, master. And also, good work, Akane. This is so funny. If she is in the house, she would probably be the one who's supposed to open the door. There's no way as a maid she would let that happen. That's the thing. Just the thing that bothers me. キキョウさん。
姉様、はい、精神誠意お務めをさせていただいています。
Sus! Okay, the reason why I say that is because it says here, 姉様, I fulfill my duty with all the fiber of my being, something like that. Okay, she did not. She tried to curse him.
キキョウさん、お茶の用意をお願いできるかしら。準備ができたら報告を始めましょう。
Kikyo, can you please prepare the tea? After you've done that, we'll hear your report.
かしこまりました。すぐにご用意いたします。
Understood? We'll prepare. Okay, I'll prepare it as soon as possible. Actually, I feel like I should like end the stream here because it's already been 1.5 hours, and also the fact that it's gonna be a long stretch because they're going to talk about how to cure it, okay? And there'll be somebody else who'll be coming into the scene, and it's going to take basically I assume like 40 to 50 minutes, okay? And it's gonna get a bit more confusing, so at least an hour. So that's why I say that I should end it here. Okay, so I'll end it here. I'll continue it next time. Okay, I'll end it here. Because if I continue any further, we're gonna at least take an hour. So yeah, I'll continue this off. Basically, I think Mama Holic will take at least around at least close to 8 to 10 streams, okay? Because it is getting a bit tiring to go through to translate everything at the same time. Okay, so yeah, I'll see you. Okay, I'll see you in the next Mama Holic, which is on Saturday. But tomorrow I'll be streaming Yakuza 0, and on Tuesday for Geek Night we will be talking about Gugure Kukuri-san. Okay, so with that said, okay, I'll end the streaming here. Okay, and I'll continue this next week. So yeah, Bye bye for now.